This is Dr. Ludwig von Drake's lecture on 4 misnomers or 4 things that we're led to believe that really aren't the truth. The first one, as I demonstrated in another video, is that traction doesn't really decrease pressure, it actually increases. The pressure actually increases through traction. The only exception would be where you move vertebra apart through traction, then the intervertebral foramen or the central canal will increase. Outside of that, the holding elements and all other tissues, the pressure actually increases during traction. The second myth is that MRIs are the gold standard to injury in youth. If we take, for example, an MRI of the shoulder, MRI is negative, person has pain, we assume that there's really nothing major wrong with that joint. Unfortunately, that's not quite the story. The water in the tight bound pool, water or edema in the cortex of the bone, in the cartilage, in the periosteum, in the tendons, in the enthesis, in the joint capsules, the echo time for that water is so short that conventional MRIs can't see that. So taking an MRI in the shoulder and on the T2 and it shows no signal, for example, the end plate of where the discs are, or the enthesis where the rotator cuff joins to the bone, that doesn't mean there's not edema in there. Having a special kind of an MRI called a UTE, ultra short echo to time MRI, will actually show the edema in there. Third myth, soft tissue injury. I'm going to say right now that chronic sports injuries, chronic injuries involving the musculoskeletal system, I would say that 40% of those injuries involve the bone, which is not soft tissue at all. Quite often these problems take place at the enthesis, rotator cuff problem, patellar tendon problem, Achilles tendon at the enthesis. As you know, the enthesis is where the soft tissue or a structure attaches to the bone. Soft tissue side have the injury, but sometimes the problem's in the bony side. Hard tissue injury. No, it's another myth. How can you treat the bone when you use a soft tissue injury technique? Or how can we diagnose somebody when we diagnose somebody's soft tissue injury when it's not? It's just a misnomer. It's just we all believe that. The fourth one is scar tissue and collagen. How many times have you heard we're breaking down the collagen? We're breaking down the scar tissue. In actual fact, I think collagen and scar tissue only makes up a small percentage of chronic injuries that affect people. More often than the collagen, what we have is an increase in pressure in the area and lack of blood flow due to proteoglycans causing the edema and the pressure to go up. That being said, when the proteoglycans and the collagen mix, the hydrophilic effect of the proteoglycans increases maybe tenfold at least. Proteoglycans alone may hold up to 50 times their weight in water molecules, but when these proteoglycans are mixed with scar tissue or collagen, it could be 10 times more than that, so the hydrophilic effect will increase. Those are the 4 myths. Thank you.